one of the most fun things about the 1920s is that every piece of media set in the 1920s starts in the exact same way, you know? The year was 1929. The markets were booming, the parties were wild, and we only had to wait 24 more years for the polio vaccine. Yes, sir, things were good. And for me in particular, your relatable main character, who also earns in the top 3% of incomes. Yep, I just struck it big with some very safe land investments down in Florida. It's one for the economic historians. Yep, times were good, and there was no way this bubble was gonna burst. And it never did. It never does. In these films, they spend all this time sort of foreshadowing this great historical catastrophe of the Great Depression. And then it never fucking shows up in the film. It's amazing. I love it. You know, I wish more films had the freaking stones to pull a move like that. You know? Like a movie about the Black Death. You know, the year was 1349. I don't know why an English peasant would speak like this. The peasants were subsisting, the markets were stagnating, and we only had to wait 604 more years for the polio vaccine. Yes, sire. Things were good. And for me in particular, I just saved up enough money to move my family to the big city. This dilapidated little piece of paradise was right in the middle of the rat quarter. You know, opposite the open cesspit. The perfect place to raise my immunocompromised son and flea-ridden daughter. Yup, things were looking up. And there was no way this weird boil under my arm was gonna burst.